Hello, everyone. So we're here again to tackle a new topic with regards to research. Okay. So for this time, we're going to discuss connecting the dots, actionable insights from data. So we're going to focus with the data now. Uncovering meaningful patterns and relationships within complex data sets is the key to transforming information into impactful business decisions. This presentation will guide you through a comprehensive data analysis framework to uncover insights and develop strategic recommendations. So, the key or the gist of this video will be about data analysis. All right? So from the data that you have gathered during your data gathering procedure, no, gagamitin natin yon for us to analyze it. That is why we're gonna use data analysis framework, no, for us to see what this data is saying. Kung ano ba yung kagisnan, no? Kung ano ba yung nakita ng data na pinagsama-sama natin based on our survey. Okay, let us start with this one. Data analysis, uncovering meaningful relationships, identifying themes. Analyze data to surface recurring themes and patterns that provide crucial context. Okay, when we say themes, so ito yung mga set na nabuo, no, based on the interviews, focus group discussion that you have conducted with your respondents. So may mga nabuo kang teams, pagsasama-samahin mo iyon sa iyong results and discussion through the help of different softwares, no? So we have NVivo or MaxQDA for the coding part, no, of your, it could be mixed method or your qualitative research. We also have exploring correlations. Uncover hidden relationships between data points that reveal underlying drivers. So when we say correlation, we are looking for the relationship, okay, of the variables that you are what? Of course, you are conducting for, no, para sa research mo. So for instance, you have academic achievement as your first variable and your second variable is inquiry-based type of learning. So you will see if this inquiry-based and achievement has relationship. Pagbabanggain mo sila. We also have isolating outliers. Recognize anomalies that may indicate important exceptions or areas for further investigation. Because sometimes there are outliers, no? Tinatawag natin sila outliers. Other factor po ito na nakaka-apekto sa resulta ng iyong study. So it is important for us researchers that we know what could be those outliers na maaaring maka-apekto sa ating isinasagawang study. Okay. Let's now proceed with formulating conclusions, drawing logical inferences. Okay. So we have number 1, synthesize insights. Combine findings to form overarching or arcing narratives that explain the data in a holistic way. Okay? So you combine all the findings that you have got, no, from the narratives of your respondents, no? So you will combine them. That's why we are creating teams. Yeah? Nakabubuo tayo ng teams from those data that we have gathered from our respondents. Okay? Next, assess implications. Evaluate how the conclusions could impact the business and its strategic objectives. Okay? So tinitingnan natin yung implications nito, no? How the conclusions could impact the business. So this example is for business, okay? So if you want to have success in business, so you have to make a research first. Next, validate assumptions. Critically examine the logical reasoning behind the conclusions to ensure they are well founded. Okay? Examine mo mabuti. Critically examine. What is the logical reasoning behind this? Diba? So, tanungin mo yung sarili mo while you are analyzing the result. No? So, we should be critical. No? Alamin natin, we validate the assumptions. Alright. So, for the synthesis and interpretation, connecting the dots, contextual understanding. Incorporate relevant industry, knowledge, market trends, and organizational factors to provide meaningful context. Okay? So we incorporate relevant industry knowledge. Okay? This is especially to business, no? The market trends. What are the market trends? No? Dapat alam mo yan as an entrepreneur. You should do research. No? Kaya meron kang team dapat na nagkahandak ng market research for you to understand ano ba ang market natin ngayon. Okay? Next, cross-functional alignment. Engage with stakeholders across the organization to ensure a holistic, cross-functional perspective. Okay, so mahalaga na ini-involve natin ang ating mga stakeholders during our meetings. No? Dapat aware sila on what is happening on the business. Okay? So that is why it is really crucial that you connect with the various stakeholders of your company. Next, holistic viewpoint. Look for interconnections between different data sets and analysis to develop a comprehensive understanding. So titingnan mo yung interconnections, yung pagkakakabit-kabit, no? Yung pagkakarelasyon, ano ba ang meron between different data sets and analysis para makapag-develop ka ng isang mahusay at maganda na pag-unawa based on the data that you have gathered. Alright? Next, we have the strategic lens. Interpret findings through the lens of the organization's strategic priorities and long-term objectives. No? So, you use lens for you to see clearly what is the strategic priorities and long-term objectives. Diba? Mahalaga po iyan. Kinakailangan na alam natin, no, mabuti kung paano natin maisa sa buhay yung mga data na ating nakolekta. So that is why it is really crucial that you know, you understand well what data analysis tool, what statistical treatment you are gonna use. Alright? Okay, contextual considerations, accounting for nuance. Okay, industry trends. Understand the competitive landscape and external factors impacting the business. Okay? Dapat as an entrepreneur, hands-on dito. You should know, no, how your business is running, no? Paano ba siya tumatakbo? So that you will be aware on how you will create the market, no? The product, no? Paano mo siya dadalhin sa iyong mga target customers. We also have organizational dynamics. So recognize the complex web of stakeholders, processes, and power structures within the company. Right? And also strategic alignment. Ensure recommendations are tailored to support the organization's overarching goals and priorities. Dapat strategically aligned po iyan, no? Dapat alam mo paano umiikot, ano ang sistema, nang sa gayon, hindi ka mahirapan when you are processing the data. Okay? Napunta na tayo sa business, ano? So, dapat alam mo kung paano tutumbukin yung isang set of data na meron ka. So let's have the recommendations, actionable next steps. So first, tactical initiatives. Outline specific measurable actions that can be taken to address the identified opportunities. No? So you should have tactics. No? Paano ang gagawin? No? Dapat may initiative. No? And of course, for the second one, resource allocation. Recommend the appropriate allocation of personnel, budget, and technology to support the implementation. All right? So, as we recommend the appropriate allocation of personnel, budget, and technology to support the implementation. Diba? Alam natin yan, no? Na connected sila sa pagre-resource allocate ng mga kailangang datos. Kailangan meron tayong datos dyan na gagamitin natin, no? Para mas makapag-decide tayo ng maayos sa ating research na ginagawa. Alright? And we have change management. Provide guidance on effectively communicating and driving the necessary organizational changes. Right? So in this case, no, change of management. So magkakaroon ng changes who are gonna lead the team, no? So ayun ang mga kailangan nating tandaan. So this is now a very real-life application of research. As you can see, no? Talagang pinalalim na natin and we use business as an example. I hope that you have learned a lot for today's video. So I'll see you again on the next one. Thank you so much. No? I hope that you subscribe to our YouTube videos sa channel natin, no? Para naman dumami pa tayo at mas marami pa tayong matulungan at mapaunawa sa kanila kung ano nga ba ang research.